Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Battle Court Jai-Alai. Tonight's game day will feature the Cyclones and the Renegades. We're ready to go with match number 3, second division doubles. Third match of the day, that is. Ikeda and Lopez taking on Goixerri and Ben. Ikeda and Lopez won their first match. Since that point, they have lost 4 of 5. And this Renegades team, Goixerri and Ben, again, team that's played together the last few seasons, and here 5-2 through their first 7 matches in this spring 24 season. Cyclones have the serve all day today, ready to go with match number 3.
Ikeda serves, the match is underway. Backhand by Ben. Lopez with the tip ball at the 11 line. First point of this match goes to the Renegades, Goixerri and Ben. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
I'm interested to see this match because obviously, Goixerri pushes the pace against everyone he plays against.
Absolutely.
But Ikeda is one of the more conservative front quarters on this roster in terms of shots. So see if he maybe has to pick it up in this matchup to put points up on the board quickly for his team.
Powerful backhand by Lopez. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. That kicks up and hits the overhead screen. That's out of play. 2 points for Goixerri and Ben. Goixerri has the serve.
You're already seeing, that's the fear of Goixerri up there in the front. Ikeda putting a little more power on that. Throw it a little higher, try to get it to pass. Just catching a piece of that overhead screen. He's dangerous when Goixerri is when he catches the ball in front of him, but again, equally dangerous playing the ball off to Rebote.
Beautiful catch by Lopez off an excellent serve by Goixerri. Rebote forehand to pass. Cut off, tipped by Goixerri at the 10 line. Ikeda and Lopez are on the board with the point. Ikeda has the serve. Lopez's communication these last couple outings with Ikeda has been excellent.
Going back to that first match they played together, surprised they got the win. There's just a couple communication issues, but all those are kind of behind them at this point.
Once they resolved them, it's been pretty good going. Ben on the forehand, right up the middle. Ikeda reaches out to make the catch. Hard throw. Goixerri on the rebote. Ikeda moves up, lets it pass. Here's Lopez, backhand. Low to the inside. Lopez on the catch. Backhand from the 11 line, powerfully thrown. Rebote coming out to Goixerri. Scoop by Lopez. Goixerri, backhand from the 10 line. Beautiful catch by Ben, backhand from the 12. Ikeda's there. Ikeda to the inside, little clip off the side wall, Rebote. Here's Lopez powerfully from the right side. Ben's there to take it in the air. Beautiful catch, backhand by Lopez. Ball off the tip of Ikeda, Cesta. 3 points for Goixerri and Ben. Goixerri has the serve for the Renegades.
They had to be thinking about the return throw. Ikeda is one of the best catchers, ball for ball on this roster.
But occasionally takes his eye off the ball just before he makes the catch. That was probably the case there.
And based on how far he was off the side wall, maybe a softer cortada to the inside. Goixerri has got to defend the outside and likes to play a little bit deeper in these doubles matches with Ben.
There's a catch by Lopez deep in the backcourt. Forehand dropped. Ben on the backhand from the 13 line. Ikeda at the side wall. Backhand from the 7. Arimada to the backcourt. Catch by Ikeda.
Wow.
There's the backhand. Ikeda on the forehand from the 7 line. Lower and harder. Catch by Goixerri at the 10 line. Lopez deep in the backcourt. Powerful forehand by Ikeda. Goixerri on the rebote. Big bounce brought down by Lopez. Lopez from the forehand, wall to wall. Here's a backhand by Ben. Magic City bounce, caught on the forehand of Ikeda. He sends it back, it passes. Goixerri on the rebote. Lopez calls for it. Forehand played powerfully, wall to wall. Rebote saved by Ikeda. Goixerri, 2-all. Stopped by Ikeda. Ikeda going for the carom that is somehow stopped by Goixerri. Carambola will score. My, oh my. 4 points for Goixerri and Ben. Goixerri has the serve.
As simple as the wrong shot selection.
Yeah, no, that's Ikeda just catch and catch and catch.
He got a little too
return. Cute. Beautiful 2-all by Goixerri. What a catch by Ikeda. Trying to come back, and he threw it right.
Not enough
That's
angle.
not the guy to throw that against.
Yeah, and you see.
There's a couple.
Right away.
There's a number of guys on other teams that you can throw that against. Not that particular player. Not number 20.
Yeah. And he and Lopez talking about it, and they're saying, hey,
yeah,
he knows. Yeah, he knew right away. He apologized.
Powerful backhand by Lopez. Lopez pumps another back. Powerful backhand. Beautiful catch by Goixerri. Lopez on the forehand from the 12 line to the inside. Goixerri takes it on the scoop. Below, stopped by Ikeda. Ikeda from the forehand passing. Rebote by Goixerri. Lopez is calling for it. Makes the catch. There's the backhand. Ikeda, backhand from the 5 line. What a catch by Ben. Rebote coming out. Ikeda, forehand Rebote. Passing, caught by Ben in the air. What scoop attempt is tipped. That's 5 points for Goixerri and Ben. Goixerri serves. Possible set point.
I mean, again, only when they're right on the wall. You see Lopez miss it, and that's just 2 in this set, but you can see, I mean, Cyclones just need the offense that matches with Goixerri. I mean, he is so aggressive, playing every ball to that costado. And Ikeda, I mean, one of the weaknesses in his game is he's primarily a right-sided player up in the front. I mean, if you're playing defense against him or your opponents, you just don't have to worry about as many shots, especially towards the outside.
What a catch by Ben.
Yeah, Ben's been playing great as well, too. Good support behind Goixerri.
Ben again, this time from the 10 line. Backhand. Lopez is there. Scoop by Ikeda. Ikeda from the forehand powerfully. Goixerri's calling for the rebote. Here's the backhand by Lopez. Powerfully thrown, caught by Ben. Here's the backhand. Lopez down low. Backhand from the 9 line. Caught by Goixerri. Goixerri's 2-all. Scoop attempt is tipped. That is point in a hard-fought set for Goixerri and Ben. Taking it 6-1. A minute 30 goes on the board. We'll come back out and play our next set. So from a technical standpoint, as far as catching, throwing, setting yourself up in a particular play, excellent on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely.
Excellent for the Cyclones, excellent for the Renegades.
Yeah, I mean, you can see, not for a lack of opportunities. I mean, you count, I mean, there were 4, 5, 6 chances where Ikeda had the ball on the outside and just elevated it back to the inside, and Goixerri's just standing at the 9 line to turn the rebote.
That score is really not reflective of the play that we saw. It clearly goes in the direction of the guys who won the set, and they deservedly won the set, no question about that. But you want to talk about making incredible strides? We have Ben playing against Lopez at Magic City. Yeah,
and Ben, you know, struggled in the beginning of the season, but he's turned it on and into a different gear. I mean, that couple balls on the wall. You see some replays here. Good defense by Ikeda, but again, I mean,
this is the one
going for the angle too from the outside. You see Lopez immediately put his and said, I don't know about that shot, and scores.
The carambola was the.
You see right away.
I always like second guessing that and making those comments from the announcer's chair because, you know, it's remarkably easy to sit with hindsight bias in a comfy chair and suggest what could have happened. I'm not on the court, but
Yeah, and Goixerri makes the adjustment there. I mean, if you're going to throw the 2-wall to Ikeda, you're better off throwing more of a split placement, so he takes it on the left side compared to putting it to his right, where he can do some damage. See what adjustments the Cyclones have here in the second set. They will have the serve.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're ready to begin our second set. Reminder of the scoring in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First to win 2 sets wins the match. Ikeda serves for the Cyclones. There's a serve. Second set's underway. Backhand by Ben. Here's Lopez from the 11 line. Rebote forehand. Here's the catch by Ben at the 12 line. Ikeda takes it on the bounce at the 6 line. To the inside it goes. Goixerri for the rebote. That hits the rail above the front wall and shoots out of play. First point of this set goes to Ikeda and Lopez of the Cyclones. Ikeda serves.
A rare miss by Goixerri off that rebote. Certainly going for placement high off the front wall. Just caught the bottom part of the rail.
Rebote left side by Goixerri. Lopez calls for it, has it on the forehand. From 12 line, plays it low. Big bounce, brought down by Ben. Here's Lopez on the backhand, wall to wall. Rebote right up the middle. Catch by Lopez. Lopez from the forehand. Ben, beautiful catch overhead, backhand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Goixerri has it on the right side at the 9 line. Beautiful catch by Lopez. Big right side, caught by Goixerri. Below stop by Ikeda and a beautiful catch. Beautiful throw on the return, scores. 2 points for Ikeda and Lopez. Ikeda serves.
Well, that's the type of adjustment we're talking about. I mean, if Ikeda makes a stop on the outside, he has to ensure that that ball, I mean, it can't get back to Goixerri on the rebote. You see here, makes the stop, takes his time, over the top, low and hard. That ball, I mean, got the second bounce before Ben got up to it.
Yeah,
and over the top, so it drops a little bit more. 2-0 lead here in this second set now.
Backhand by Ben. Ikeda from the 9 line. Catch by Ikeda. From the 6 line, he throws it. What a catch by Ben off the side wall. Lopez, backhand from the 9 line. Catch by Ikeda. Ikeda goes deep. Lighter touch, Ben's there. Backhand from the 12. Juggling on the catch of Ben. 3 points for Ikeda and Lopez. Ikeda has the serve. So when the ball comes into the cesta, it can't lose contact with the surface of the cesta. It can roll. You'll often see it rolling. It just can't lose contact with the surface of the inside of that cesta after it makes the catch. That's a call for juggling. Loss of point.
See if it breaks the plane of the basket. Yeah,
then especially.
Usually a good sign that that ball was juggled. Good call there by the official.
Here's the backhand by Ben. That ball coming off the side walls, tipped in the backcourt. Goixerri and Ben are on the board with a point. Goixerri serves.
Again, that ball right on the wall. Third miss in this match for Lopez. It's not close to the numbers.
Beautiful catch off an impossible serve by Lopez. Here's Ben, great catch in the back. Ikeda, backhand from the 7 line. Rebote for Goixerri. Lopez on the left side. Backhand powerfully to the inside. Ben is there. Ikeda from the 8. Backhand. There's the backhand by Ben. Caught by Lopez. Ikeda calls for the rebote, makes the save. It's a drop shot.
We'll watch the drop shot.
Splitter stopped
he's
by
got it.
Lopez. Soft carom will score on the second bounce. 4 points for Ikeda and Lopez. Ikeda has the serve. So what was that thumbs up there? The thumbs up at the end means I knew where you were. That's a thumbs up.
Yeah, because
I'm throwing the ball where you can't get to it, but I knew where you were.
Yeah, see here, I mean, he goes for the split placement, but we talk about adjustments.
See, Lopez
moving to the outside.
Lopez has been getting beat on those pretty consistently, not that time. Just thumbs up, I knew where you were.
Soft touch, out of reach. Yeah.
Fault over serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's a catch by Ben. Lopez calls for the catch at the 12 line. Big right side to the inside. Goixerri saves the rebote. Lopez, tough catch there on the right side. Catch by Goixerri. Drop shot. Ikeda reads it, catches it on the forehand. Low and hard to the inside. Ben misses the scoop, but turns the rebote.
Clean miss.
Ikeda, what a catch on the forehand. Did not overthrow the right side. Ben's got it. Here's Lopez from the 11 line. Low and hard. Ben makes the catch. Ikeda takes it in the air. Backhand from the 7 line. Outside placement. Lopez calls for it. Big reach, makes the catch. Big right side. Goixerri for the rebote. 2-all. Stopped by Ikeda. Ikeda from the forehand. Hard to the inside. Ben with a clutch catch. Ikeda takes it in the air. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Here's Ben. Backhand from the 11 line. Rebote forehand by Ikeda passes. Goixerri calls for the rebote. Powerful backhand by Lopez. Rebote coming low. Goixerri makes the save. Lopez again. Backhand from the 9 line. Goixerri for the rebote. Below rebote will score. Beautifully executed by Goixerri. Well played point by all 4 players. Goixerri has the serve for the Renegades.
He throws that shot as well as anybody. I mean, the best on this roster. I don't know about the rest of the highlight world, but he just turns it so quickly. I mean, Ikeda was basically flat-footed as that ball was by him. A late reaction, not quick enough to make that play. And how about Ben, too? I mean, a couple of catches in the back on that point alone. Could have got by him. Clean miss, one. Turned the rebote on the back end. Great point. Keeps him in it.
Hard serve by Goixerri. Caught and returned by Lopez. Here's a catch by Lopez. Hard to the corner. What a catch by Ben. Lopez on the scoop. Backhand from the 11 line. Here's Lopez again. Backhand to the inside. A little softer. Backhand by Goixerri. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Goixerri has it. Winds up. Drop shot to the inside. Beautifully executed. Will score. 3 points for the orange shirts, Goixerri and Ben. Ikeda and Lopez with 4. Goixerri has the serve for the Renegades.
Well, that's why that Costado's such an important weapon. I mean, you see here, gets that little wind-up, pushes Ikeda to the outside. He's playing a little deep. What does he do? Changes the arm angle, drops it inside, and just does get that second bounce. Well done. Just a 1-point deficit. Goixerri taking over here in the second set.
Backhand by Lopez, caught by Ben. Robote forehand. Robote saved by Goixerri. Here's Lopez. Lopez powerfully from the forehand. Sherry calling for the Robote. To the inside it goes. Lopez again from the forehand. Catch by Goixerri. Backhand. Scoop attempt tipped. 5 points for Ikeda and Lopez. Possible set point.
Yeah, it's the #1 player and best player on the team. You can get away with that, but if that's anybody else, you probably don't want him scooping up in front of the backcourter. But again, he's the shot maker, the leader of this team. He's led him to multiple championships, so I'm going to go as far as Goixerri takes him, and he's an aggressive front quarter. It's his style and works out pretty well. Far from over, though. We've seen some tremendous comebacks with Goixerri up there in the front. See if they can do it again.
Robote saved by Ikeda. Well thrown. Goixerri calling Ben off. Ikeda has it at the 7 line. To the inside he goes. Catch by Ben. Backhand from the 11. What a catch by Lopez at the 13 line. Ben's there. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Goixerri makes the catch. Powerful forehand by Lopez, goes to the corner. What a catch, what an effort by Ben. That is point and set for Ikeda and Lopez. We will move on to a third and decisive set in just 1:30 seconds. Wow.
Oh,
so.
There you go, third set coming up.
I mean, the discipline and the focus in the Cyclones team, both Ikeda and Lopez. Lopez getting used to the court over the course of the few months that he's been here.
Yep.
Ikeda responding to the direction he's getting from Lopez is just been great. It's been great to see.
There's some replays right here. I mean, look at the defense. Great stop by Ikeda over the top to the inside, and look at the way this just drops.
Just off the frame of Ben Sesto. I'll tell you something, Ben's been doing it, again, I said it earlier and I'll say it again. If you would have asked me back in 2018 when the program started, would we have Ben and Lopez playing against each other in the backcourt, I'd say, no, I don't think so. And I would have been wrong, because here they are.
And you see this, Goixerri
Yeah.
trapped inside.
Yeah. Again, Lopez basically saying, I knew where you were, but I had to score the point. Beautiful effort. A little aggressive. Just goes off the frame of his cesta on the tip. And we'll move on to a third set.
Yeah.
Reminder, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Fronton in Miami, Florida. Currently in our third of 6 scheduled matches on the day. Going into the third and decisive set here between Goixerri and Ben representing the Renegades and Ikeda and Lopez of the Cyclones. Goixerri has the serve for the Renegades. There's the forehand by Ben. Big bounce. Brought down by Lopez at the 13 line. Scoop by Lopez. Powerful forehand to the corner. Robote. Robote left side. Good catch by Goixerri. Goixerri to the inside. Lopez.
Oh,
what a stop on the backhand. Powerful backhand. On the wall both ways. Lopez makes the catch. Backhand. Ben's there. Tip ball. First point at the third and decisive set goes to Ikeda and Lopez of the Cyclones. Ikeda serves.
Well, that certainly changes Goixerri's mindset moving through the rest of this set, though. I think you're going to see him.
Well, you got to be, score your points in the front. You've got the best Costado 2-all on the roster. Use it.
Right, but I also
trying to throw. Oh, sorry.
No, I was going to say defensively too. Probably going to be backed up a little bit more as well
absolutely.
now after that first miss by Ben. He's been catching well, but he's not going to leave it up to his backcourt to take this match. He takes matters into his own hands, especially in these third sets.
Yeah, and I mean, as far as killing the points.
Right.
You know, you can test Ikeda in the front court, but look who you got standing in the back court.
Right.
Here's a catch by Ben. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Beautifully played high to the front wall. Rebote forehand by Goixerri. Backhand by Ikeda. Ben on the catch. Backhand from the 12 line. Lopez, low and hard from the forehand, kicking up, and Ben makes the catch. Ikeda, backhand from the 8. Ben on the catch. Ikeda, fine catch on the forehand, crossing the sidewall at the 10 line. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Goixerri makes the catch. Costado is scooped up by Lopez. Lopez on the forehand from the 12 line. Low and hard. Goixerri makes the save. What a catch by Ikeda. Beautifully played at the 7 line. Here's Ben. Rebote forehand, light touch. Goixerri moves in, winds up, blasts it outside where it scores. A beautifully played point by all 4 players. Goixerri and Ben on the board with the point. We're tied up 1-1. First to 6 points in this set will win the match. Goixerri serves.
I've seen a couple drop shots and then just the filo Costado straight to the outside. You see this, it kind of lulls him to sleep, and then bam, at the last second, whips it across his body straight to the outside. Yeah, Ikeda's pretty far off the net. He was looking for a drop shot there, but that's why you got to mix it up, and you have to throw Costados. Keeps the defense honest, gives you a little more space to score.
Fault under serve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the 4 and 7 line. Here's the backhand by Lopez from the 9 line. Catch by Ben. Here's the backhand by Lopez again, caught by Goixerri. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Ball tipped, 2 points for Ikeda and Lopez. Ikeda will serve. That's a rare miss for Goixerri. I think everybody's surprised when he misses. I'm surprised, you're surprised, he's surprised.
Had it lined up and just trickled out of the basket.
Rebote save by Ikeda. Goixerri, backhand. Rebote by Ikeda from the left side. Big bounce brought down by Ben. Lopez from the 11 line. Powerfully from the forehand. Rebote coming out to the inside. Ikeda makes the catch. Ben from the forehand. Big backhand. Goixerri. Rebote save. Catch by Lopez. Lopez from the 11 line. Goixerri calls for the rebote. Catch by Ikeda. What a throw. That scores 3 points for Ikeda and Lopez. Ikeda serves for the Cyclones.
A smart throw. I mean, took a little off it, bounced it deep in the backcourt just at the 11 line and forced a tough scoop there by Ben. And Ben is one of those players, I mean, struggles a little more when the ball's above his head and it's moving a little bit slower. I mean, the faster ones, he controls them well. You see right here, I mean, soft touch. It lands closer to the 9 line, not moving all too fast and just a little too quick into that catch. Tipped at 3-1. Cyclones lead in this 3rd set.
Here's the backhand by Ben. Lopez is there. Backhand from the 11 line. Ikeda will take it on the left. Backhand to the inside. Rebote. Lopez makes the catch overhead. Forehand from the 10 line. Low and hard to the inside. Scooped up by Goixerri. Catch by Lopez back at the 12. Lopez now from the left side. Backhand to the inside. Rebote for Goixerri.
Ooh, kicked up, stayed with.
Low runner. Good catch by Ben. Lopez from the forehand over the top. Catch by Goixerri. He winds up. Costado 2-all. Stopped by Ikeda. Beautiful catch. Hard throw. 3-wall play. Goixerri
wow,
makes the
what a
save.
save. Oh, that's a big bounce.
Ikeda with a hop makes the catch. Beautiful play. Rebote. Lopez takes it on the bounce back at the 12 line. Big right side. Oh, that ball goes off the tip of Ikeda's cesta. The outside placement will score. That's 2 points for Goixerri and Ben. Ikeda and Lopez with 3. Goixerri serves.
Was it this throw here, Stu? You just can't give Goixerri a chance at playing the ball. If Ikeda throws that a little bit lower, Ben has to get in there and scoop something up. The fact that he elevated it that little bit, Goixerri was able to get outside, in position, turn the rebote, and ultimately get the point for his team.
It's absolutely the little things like that.
Again, he was so disciplined. I think he used the right word in the second set, keeping the ball a little bit lower. We saw that beginning of the third set, but he was trying to throw it a little bit too hard. He was better off sacrificing a little bit of power for precision and placement. 3-2, Cyclones still lead.
Here's Lopez on the backhand. Powerfully. Not much coming out. Goixerri makes the rebote save. Lopez takes it off the side wall at the 9 line. Big backhand. Caught by Goixerri. Goixerri to the inside. What a catch by Lopez. Ben on the catch. Backhand. Powerful backhand. Ikeda.
Oh, no.
Going for a save, just misses. We're all tied up 3 points apiece. Goixerri has the serve.
Yeah, he was so focused on running around that ball, taking it on the forehand that,
Yeah.
I mean, he could get that up from the left side. He was up there at the 1.5 line. I mean, there was...
I think that the best advice for Ikeda here is just go with your instincts.
Yeah.
When he breaks from what he typically does, it doesn't work out well in this match. It hasn't worked out well for him. He's doing everything great. Fantastic catching, stopping the 2-all. Just keep doing that.
I mean, he's neutralized Goixerri's offense about as well as you could hope for, but just a couple mistakes on his end that's tightened things up here in the third set.
Here's a catch by Lopez. Lopez from the forehand, low and hard. Rebote by Goixerri. Big bounce. Cut off by Ikeda. Backhand from the 5 line. Ben's there. Rebote forehand. Stopped by Goixerri. Goixerri winds up. Split placement. Stopped on the forehand of Ikeda. Ikeda powerfully from the forehand. Goixerri for the rebote. Lopez takes it on the right side at the 11 line. Big right side to the inside. Goixerri on the run. Rifles it into the pad, and the pad is bad. Ikeda and Lopez with 4 points. Ikeda has the serve. So that was an uncharacteristically aggressive.
He was shot out of a cannon.
Yeah, I mean,
the scoop was insane.
It would have been spectacular,
Yeah,
but that was that's Goixerri's imitation of Carballo.
Yeah.
We don't see that often. I mean, it was beautiful.
I mean, just the fact that he made the scoop.
That was beautiful. I mean, but there was a lot of kinetic energy there that didn't result in what he wanted it to.
Just to have full control of the ball after making a scoop like that, I just don't know if he had it.
And I don't know that Ikeda would have been there for it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I didn't see exactly where he was.
One way or the other.
I was focused on the scoop. I mean, that was incredible. And then right in the pad, though. Pad is bad.
Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, late lead for the Cyclones. Goixerri retied, refocused.
Ben on the backhand. Rebote save by Lopez. Goixerri, split placement, will score. 4-4 is the score. Goixerri serves. Reminder, we're in our third set. First team to 6 points will win the match.
And just such a smart shot. Sees Ikeda taking off to defend the net. What does he do? He puts it to his left, gets the split play. I mean, look, see where Lopez is. He's backing up and moving towards the inside. Ikeda's at the boundary line. Sherry's going to sniff that out, find the space. 4-4. It is the score, Stu, late in this third set.
Here's a catch by Lopez. Backhand, powerfully thrown, dropping on the back wall. Catch by Ikeda. Ikeda from the left side. Bote save. Ikeda's there again. Backhand from the 8 to Ben. Ben from the left side at the 11. Bote forehand by Ikeda. Goixerri, Bote left side. Ikeda takes it in the air. Backhand. Goixerri on the catch. Backhand. Bote forehand by Ikeda to the outside. Lands out. 5 points, possible set, possible match point for Goixerri and Ben. Goixerri has the serve.
Yeah, and Lopez looking over to his teammates saying, is it worth a challenge here? I mean, this would be the right time, but that ball was well wide. That's a hard serve.
What a catch by Lopez.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Lopez again, backhand from the 10 line, powerfully thrown. Rebote for Goixerri.
Oh, not going to make it.
Set and a hard fought match for Goixerri and Ben, winning in the third set, 6-4.
What a match, Stu. Whew. Back and forth. Goixerri and Ben, 6-1, 3-6, but they get the last set, 6-4. Renegades retake the lead on the game day. And folks, let's take a look here at the game day scoreboard. The Renegades, 2.5 points. The Cyclones just 1.5. But you see first and second place, 5.5 points separating those two teams. We're going to hear from our winners, Goixerri and Ben. Here is the third division team for the Renegades.
All right, Goixerri, Ben, congratulations on winning that match. 6-2 record this season. This is the third division. It's one of the most competitive in battle court. How do you prepare to take on one of the best backcourts of the sport?
You just got to execute the game plan. He told me what to do beforehand. I made a couple of mistakes. That's why we lost the second set. But once I got back to doing what he told me to do, it's because he's world class too. So, you know, you just follow directions. That's all.
We are playing great. As I said, all the interviews that you do, we are playing a lot of time together since the beginning. And we have a good connection in the court. And we fight all the games because the Division 2 is difficult. But we have a good result, so happy.
Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. See what else happens in today's game day.
Thank you. Let's go Renegades, papa.